After a 2-month mandate, the mask is coming off, and hairdresser Brodie Tsiknaris couldn't be happier.
It's quite hard to cut hair and not see a smile or a frown even.
Restrictions will be eased at 6 p.m. on Friday the 4th of March.
Smiles are back. We can put our masks away.
This date was chosen because this will be the end of the Omicron pandemic wave for all regions of Queensland.
You'll no longer be forced to wear a mask in shops, restaurants, workplaces or schools.
I think it's absolutely fantastic. We need the mask on. We're going back to normality now, and it also creates a little bit more certainty.
They'll still be required in high-risk areas like public transport and airports.
We also reserve the powers to implement the mask wearing again if we see a significant spike, and that includes as we go into our flu season.
If people want to wear masks, particularly in crowded environments, they should do so, and they shouldn't feel awkward about doing so.
And many say they will.
I wear it everywhere I go, so I think people just continue doing it themselves regardless of what the government says.
The masks are easy to wear, it's not a hassle.
I think most people realise we've got to live with this disease.
Bans on visitors to schools, excursions and assemblies will be lifted, and density limits will be abolished.
Once the density limits are lifted, we can operate at a more normal capacity.
I think there is going to be that slow growth now coming through, but it is going to be a bit of a testing ground, I think, for a lot of gyms coming out of this sort of pandemic.
Queensland recorded 5 deaths overnight. Hospitalisations continue to decline, and from next week, the Chief Health Officer will no longer give daily COVID updates.
Our reliance on our other mitigation strategies that need to continue is perhaps even more critical now, and by that I mean things like getting tested and staying home if you have symptoms.
Vaccine mandates will remain for now, so too the requirement to quarantine for those who test positive and close contacts. Case numbers will be watched closely to determine when those final restrictions may no longer be needed.
The story of this pandemic is not yet over, but we hope a brighter chapter awaits. Thank you, Queensland.
Louisa, Rebgetz, ABC News.